forward to this.
What's up everyone, how's it going? So the question of today's video is, does Anakin Skywalker need once again another nerf? So just a few days ago they nerfed him again, and I believe this is like the third, fourth, or maybe even fifth time. I can't even keep track anymore. They released a hotfix that came with a lot of hero changes and bug fixes, but the main part of this hotfix was that Anakin Skywalker was supposedly going to get nerfed to be completely balanced with everyone else. But unfortunately, in my opinion, he's still extremely overpowered, and I have a pretty good way on how they can fix that. So basically, what the hotfix did is increase the recharge time of Heroic Might from 14 to 18 seconds, and then reduced pretty much every single other ability just slightly, just kind of subtly, just by a few points. Like, they reduced Anakin's lightsaber damage from 140 to 130, so it wasn't really much of a big change in my opinion. But I realized after playing as him that the main problem isn't how much damage his lightsaber does. His main problem is his abilities. So right now he has 4 abilities, and I'm not going to be the person that says they needed to make it down to just 3 and take away retribution, because I don't think that is necessary if they make this change, because the main problem is the order of the abilities that people use. So pretty much what everyone does is they'll do his force pull to pull them towards you, and then they'll hit him with heroic might, and then finally they'll hit him with a saber slash ability, and then if they do have retribution they'll use that. So that is a pretty good combination of abilities to use, and honestly you can kill a hero like Darth Maul pretty much instantly using those 4 things. And while it is really fun, it is just super overpowered, and I do think they need to change it. So how I think they can change that is pretty simple. Basically, if you use one of those abilities, all the other ones cancel out except for his passionate strike ability, because that's a pretty decent ability. It's not overpowered in any way, especially now that it doesn't knock the enemy over. So I think what they should do is say you use your force pull, you cannot do heroic might or retribution, or if you use heroic might on someone, you cannot use retribution or the force pull, and then vice versa for all of those. So basically you use one of those abilities, and then the other ones go on a cooldown time before you're allowed to use one of them again. I think this would really help making him balanced, because I love playing as Anakin Skywalker. He's one of my favorite heroes in the game, probably my favorite hero other than General Grievous. He's super fun to play as, and I don't want him to be nerfed to the ground. I just have seen that his main problem are his abilities, and I've seen a lot of people defending him saying, well, you can just block so that the abilities don't activate on you. That is true for saber heroes until they run out of stamina, of course, but what about blaster heroes, and then of course just normal infantry? They can't do anything to get around Anakin. There's no defending yourself from him, there's no way to kill him. But whenever he was first released, he was extremely overpowered. I mean, I did not die as him once. I'm not even the best playing as heroes in this game, so that shows how overpowered he was. But luckily they have been nerfing him quite a lot, but I do think his abilities are just super overpowered, and there's no real way to make him better except for this reason, is cancel everything out whenever you use one of the abilities except for passionate strike. But that's pretty much going to do it for today's shorter video. There wasn't too much to talk about, but I just wanted to address this because I was thinking about this idea. I think it's a pretty solid way to fix him. I know some people don't want him to be nerfed again, and that's understandable. You know, he's super fun to play as, but when you're going up against Anakin, it honestly just makes you want to throw your controller, because there's nothing you can do to stop him if you're not a saber hero. And even if you are a saber hero, he will just hit you until you're out of stamina so you can no longer block, and then he'll hit you with those 4 abilities. But let me know in the comments down below if you think this is a good idea, if you're on my side where you think he just needs that simple nerf and then he'll be completely fine, or if you think he needs to be nerfed to the ground, like reduce his health points to like 700 and just everything super low. Or are you on the complete opposite side where you think he is completely fine and shouldn't be nerfed at all? I'd just like to hear your thoughts down below, but that is pretty much going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure and leave a like. It really helps out the channel. And if you're new, subscribe for more Star Wars news, gameplay, and more. And I will hopefully see you in the next one.